Hey guys, Emma-Louise here with a super short and sweet video just to help anyone in need of a little bit of a pick-me-up, maybe for the mindset and maybe a little readjustment there. If you're struggling with focus, productivity, or maybe just need a little bit of a break to help you recenter, and this is a great little flow to help get you going. It's about 15 minutes long, so let's get to it. Okay, so you're just going to come onto your mat, or you don't have to have your mat, you can just come to standing. Bring the feet about hips width distance apart or just somewhere comfortable. Have the feet nicely connected down to the mat. We're just going to take a few breaths here just to help release the body of any of that excess energy, anything unnecessary that we don't need for these next few minutes. So gently take an inhale through the nose and sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees forward and release the body down, release the air. Inhale, sweeping the arms back up again. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Bring the hands to prayer. And then exhale, bring the hands down towards the heart center. So just coming onto the top of your mat, wherever it is, or just coming to stand, into Tadasana. So we're going to bring the big toes to touch, the ankles slightly apart. Gently start to engage those thighs, feel them nice and strong, engage the core. And then roll those shoulders down, palms by the side facing forwards. Feel the energy coming through the fingertips. Take an inhale and sweep the arms up, gaze the palms. And then exhale, fold the body down. Bring the nose to the knee, coming into a forward fold here. And if you have quite deep flexibility in the legs, if those palms are getting really flat on the mat, then maybe come to ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbow. And maybe again, just hanging here with the body, allowing the body to just release the length of the body and the weight of the body, helping to lengthen those legs. Relaxing the neck, maybe nod the head yes, shake the head no. Unclenching the jaw. And gently releasing the fingertips if you had ragdoll. Coming up to the fingertips, or bring the fingertips to the shins, lengthen the spine, look ahead. And then exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the right foot back, and then step the left foot back to plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to go through a vinyasa, nice and slow. We'll lower the knees, chest and chin, hug the elbows in. Inhale, slide the body forward, lift the chest to cobra. And then exhale, coming through your tabletop, tuck your toes and lift your hips to your downward facing dog. Now introducing a little bit of movement here, maybe pedal those legs, help get a little bit of a length into them. Press the palms down flat, spread the fingertips wide. Start to melt the chest towards the thighs. And again, relaxing that neck, maybe nod the head yes, maybe shake the head no. And coming into your breath here as you gently introduce stillness into the body now, just focusing on that breath. And you can breathe whichever way is most comfortable for you. You can breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in and out through the nose. Or if you're used to practicing with your Ujjayi breath, maybe engaging that now, breathing in and out through the nose. And then gently softening the knees, looking forward. You can either step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen that spine, look ahead. And then exhale, folding the body down, Utkatasana. Inhale, lifting the arms, reaching the fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. This time, we're going to take an inhale as we bend the knees and come to find chair pose, Utkatasana. So reach those fingertips up, roll the shoulders down, start to engage the core. Sit nice and deep in the chair, start to feel those legs come alive. Breathe here, don't hold the breath. See if you can raise all 10 toes off the ground. Take another inhale, and then exhale, fold the body down, bring the nose to the knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look ahead. Exhale, bending the knees, stepping back to your plank. And then exhaling down, knees, chest, chin, hugging the elbows in. Inhale, shifting forward, lift the chest to cobra. And then exhale through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. This time we're just going to send this right foot to the front of the mat between the hands. We're going to come up onto the fingertips. And then you're just going to turn that back heel down. So the back heel is connected to the mat. The left toes are facing towards that left top corner of the mat. The right toes are in a nice straight line ahead. Come up to those fingertips and see if you can straighten that front knee. Maybe bring that back foot in a few inches so your stance is a little bit closer. And then bring the hands onto the hips, setting up for our pyramid here. So bring the hands onto the hips. Just make sure those hips are nicely squared towards the front so you don't have that left one popping back too much. Just bring that towards the front. And then you can either keep the hands on the hips here, you can either bring the hands down to the floor, or if you have flexibility in the shoulders, maybe bring the hands behind you and grab opposite elbow, or maybe take a reverse prayer. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine nice and long, and then exhale, fold the body down. Now try to keep a long spine as you fold it down. Try not to round it too much. It might round a little bit. Try to keep those hips square. Keep your gaze on that right big toe. Breathing here. Releasing the elbows or prayer if you have them, hands down to the floor. Bending that front knee. Flattening the palms here, and then bringing that left foot back onto the ball of the foot, and then stepping that right foot back to plank. We're going to work through a vinyasa again, lowering knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lifting the chest to cobra. Exhale through tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and exhale. And then gently stepping that left foot forward, coming up onto the fingertips. Again, turning that right foot down so the right heel is down on the mat. The right toes are towards the right corner of the mat, or the right top corner of the mat, sorry. You can maybe step that back foot in a few inches, start to straighten that front knee. Now bring the hands onto the hips and just make sure those hips are nicely square. And then taking the hands to any position you did in the last pose, so maybe down to the floor. Maybe if you have that flexibility, taking opposite elbow or reverse prayer. Inhaling to lengthen that spine, and then exhaling to fold the body down. Breathing here. Again, making sure those hips are nice and square, trying to keep the spine nice and long. Gazing into that left big toe. And then gently bending that left knee, stepping that right foot back to the ball of the right foot. Bring the palms flat onto the mat. Step that left foot back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, work through your vinyasa. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale to your cobra. And exhale to find downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale. Sigh it out. Gently softening the knees, look forward. Again, walk, or you can hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, coming back to your chair pose. So getting nicely used to this pose now. Feeling that nice energy coming through the legs, that nice fire there, starting to wake up. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine nice and long. And then exhale, twist to your right. So press that right elbow down to the outside, the left elbow down to the outside of that right thigh or knee. and open that chest out to the side. Try to peel the stomach off the thighs and just check in with those knees, make sure they're in line. Breathing here. Maybe opening the arms out if that's in your practice. On your next inhale, coming back to your Utkatasana, reaching those arms up, and then exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, twisting to the left. Again, pressing that right elbow down to the outside of that left knee or left thigh. Opening the arms here if it's in your practice, breathing here. Inhale, bringing those arms back to chair pose, and exhale, folding the body down, bringing that nose to the knee. Taking an inhale, lengthening, look ahead. Exhale to bend the knees, plant the palms, step the right foot back, step the left foot back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, chest, chin, work through your vinyasa. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next breath, stepping that right foot forward. We're going to plant that back heel down, and then inhale, raise the arms up, coming into warrior one. So in warrior one, we have the front foot's heel is in a nice straight line. The front foot's in a nice straight line, and that back foot's heel, again, we're at that little angle. So the left toes are pointing towards the top left corner of the mat. Bring the arms up, palms facing, take an inhale. On your exhale, open out to your warrior two. So now you have your front foot's heel about in line with the back foot's arch. Have that nice 90-degree bend there in that front knee. Pull the lower ribs in, roll the shoulders down. Try to imagine someone's pulling you from the left side from those fingertips, and someone's pulling you from the right side through those fingertips. Nice long elongated arms, rolling the shoulders down. You're going to gently straighten that front knee now. And then we're going to just heel toe that back foot in a couple of inches. And then gently start to send the left hip back towards the back of the room, reaching forward with that right arm, and then lowering it down nice and slowly into Trikonasana. So if it's comfortable for the neck, you can gaze up to the fingertips. If not, then maybe just gaze down to the floor. Having that spine nice and long here, bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Create a nice long spine, breathing here. On your next inhale, just gently bending that front knee, coming back to your warrior two. And then we're going to bring the hands onto the hips, straighten that front knee, and then turn all 10 toes to face the front, or whichever direction is the body's facing. We're going to turn those toes into the same direction that your body's facing. Bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, and then exhale, just start to fold the body down here. Now, if this is enough for you, then maybe just hang out here, or you can even just come back up, come into this nice strong pose. Or if you have the flexibility and you fancy coming into your forward fold, releasing the hands down to the floor, and then just coming down nice and low here, maybe bringing the head down. Remembering the wider your stance, the closer you're going to come down to the floor. So if you're working on a headstand and you want to bring your head down, maybe widening the stance. If you're quite flexible in the legs and you want to feel a deeper stretch, then maybe bringing the feet closer in towards each other, so you feel a deeper stretch there in the legs. If a headstand is in your practice, then feel free to come into that here. Just breathe. Start to focus that mind on the breath, nice and slow, nice controlled. If you've taken a headstand, gently lowering back down, and then on your inhale, coming up to our fingertips, lengthening the spine, looking ahead, bringing the hands onto the hips, pressing down to rise all the way up. And then we're just going to turn the left foot out to face that end of the mat. bending that front knee, and then just bring that back foot in a little bit if you had quite a wide stance. And then we're just going to reach the arms up, turn your chest to face the same direction as that left foot, come into your warrior one on the left side here. Take a nice big inhale, rolling those shoulders down, palms facing. On your next exhale, opening out to warrior two. So again, getting that front foot's heel in line with the back foot's arch, pulling those lower ribs in, and then really lengthening out the arms. So pulling that right arm towards the right, pulling the left arm, reaching those fingertips towards the left. Gently starting to straighten that front knee. We're going to heel toe that back foot in a little bit more closely. And then gently starting to reach forward with that left hand, pushing that right hip back and then lowering the left fingertips down, coming into Trikonasana on the left side. Again, try to keep that spine nice and long. If the neck is feeling a little bit tight, bringing the gaze down to the floor. If you have that mobility, then maybe taking it up. Breathing here. Gently bending that front knee and coming into warrior two again. Take an inhale. And then exhale, windmilling those arms down. We're just going to step that back foot to the front here. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, look ahead. And then exhale, fold the body down, coming to Utkatasana, nose to knee. On your inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up, rising to stand. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Taking a moment here just to check in with the body, checking in with how you feel. Seeing how you're doing. Focusing on that breath. Gently bringing the thumb to the third eye, in between the eyebrows. Namaste. Thank you guys.